Hi, Steve Schlagel here. I wanted to talk about LLCs for a minute and who the people are that manage the day-to-day operations or the oversight for the LLC. When an LLC is formed, the persons who own it are called members. And an LLC can be managed one of two ways, either by the members themselves or by the members appointing a manager over the LLC. I recommend that you choose normally to have a manager running the LLC rather than members managing it. So think about that when you form the LLC, whether you want it to be member-managed or manager-managed. The problem with member-managed LLCs are that each and every member can bind the LLC to contracts, to obligations, to duties, and so forth, even inadvertently. And when that happens, let's say you have 2 or 3 partners in your LLC, and if one of them gets you involved in a contract, you're responsible for it, because the LLC has to stand behind all of the agreements entered into by any single member. And you don't want that to happen inadvertently or even on purpose unless everybody agrees to it. A better way is to appoint a manager, and it's only that manager that has the ability to enter into the contracts and the members do not. That way you're controlling who's in charge. Often the manager is one of the LLC members whom the rest have appointed to have that leadership role within the organization. Another way you can get into trouble is if one of those members passed away and their LLC interest went on to their children or their spouse, or they got divorced and their LLC interest transferred to a spouse, or even they sold to someone else, and now all of a sudden you have another partner in the deal that you didn't expect, and that person would have the ability to bind you to contracts and enter into certain transactions on your behalf, even though you didn't, quote, authorize them to, if you're member managed. So being manager managed is really important, and about the only time I like to form member-managed LLCs is when there's only one member, and that's you. But anytime there's 2 or more players or owners within that LLC, think long and hard about the benefits of going manager-managed. Just a word to the wise.